So Brett's going to take some extended time off between now and the end of the year, really for the first time in 10 years of working there. But it's not just because he wants to go heal up. He's also got an opportunity to be in Lonesome Dove, where he's going to play Luther Root. What'd you think of Brett in Lonesome Dove? I'm sure that was your kind of show.
Yeah, wasn't a whole lot of acting for Brett. I think that it was kind of true to who he was. So it was simple he was kind of being himself in many respects, which I thought he did well on that show.
The January 9th show in Houston, Texas, we've got Brett returning, this time to back up William Shatner on the King's Court with Jerry Lawler. How many times do you think William Shatner had to practice that monkey flip, Bruce?
I know. One time. That was it.
Well, there you go.
He was great. You know the story. I told you a story about Bill Shatner going to the airport.
I don't remember that.
So we were shooting 2 shows that night. And so we really wanted Bill for the second show. And I got kind of friendly with him and everything. He's doing everything, man. You talk about a pro from the word go. He was, as William Shatner, he was fabulous to work with. Just excellent. And I threw at him and said, hey, do you think after we do this, we could do one more with you for next week's show? It would be taped after this. And he's like, yeah. But he didn't know the time. And then he looked at the time. And he says, oh, hey, Bruce, I've got a flight. And if I miss this flight, I'm supposed to be on set in the morning at 8:00 in the morning. I can't miss this flight. I look at his ticket. I see that it's a United Airlines ticket, or it may have been Continental at the time, whichever. And I was, I got you. He goes, I've heard that before. He goes, I said, Bill, I guarantee you will make your flight. He says, yeah, Bruce, I've heard that shit before. I don't know. As soon as we finish with Raw, we will do your segment and I will put you in a police car and you will be deadheaded to the airport. He says, yeah, but then I got to deal with the airport. I got you. So he does it. He says, okay. But he's still like him and hawing. He's calling his manager and all these people. And we do the segment. Take him right. I mean, I grab him right from backstage. I walk him right to the police car, put him in the front seat of the police car, and the cop takes off. Sirens blaring, lights going, and all this shit. So I call my buddy, Continental. I said, hey, here's the deal. Bill Shatner's on this flight, Houston to LA. He just left the arena. He should get there by whatever, 9:30. Flight's 9:45. I just need to make sure that if anything happens, that he's on that flight. And he goes, oh yeah, no problem. So everybody gets on the flight, and I'll be damned if that flight just didn't have a, well, we need some people to come in here and take a look at the thing in the Furnham stand that's on top of the stack pit and what have you. And he calls me and we're at the Summit in Houston, and calls me, a little backstage hotline phone that we had, and it's him. And he says, hey, Bruce, hang on. I'd like for you to talk to Heather in Houston and all this stuff. I go, hey, Heather, how you doing? And she says, Mr. Shatner is in 4B sipping a scotch. Would you like to speak with him? And I said, as a matter of fact, I would. And she takes the big, long, the accordion phone all the way back to Shatner in 4B. And he gets on the phone and says, hello. I said, I told you so, motherfucker. I don't think I said motherfucker, but I did say, I told you so. You're on the plane. You'll take off in a couple of minutes. Because he said, they got a mechanical. I said, Bill, you're the mechanical. You're good to go. You'll be taking off in a few minutes. Have a great night. Have a great whatever tomorrow, and look forward to working with you soon. Awesome guy. But yeah, he was. And they really didn't need it either. He would have made it on time. He was really on time. So
I love now you're baby facing it because you don't want people to think you caused them to be late, miss their connections. Because
it was in 1995 or whatever it was, and nobody missed any connections. It was a flight to LA. the last flight of the night. And they did leave on time, and they were able to speed because I was able to get the plane to, yeah, that's it. I was able to get the plane to speed up to get to LA so they would have an early arrival because Shatner was on board. Yeah, there. You're welcome.
Are you channeling your best Paul Heyman right now?
A bum with a piano.
That's a real story.
So later in this same show, Jeff Jarrett's going to defeat, or Bret Hart's going to defeat Jeff Jarrett. Well, it's the same taping, but it is the following week.